Renting chickens has become a surprising trend across the US, Canada, and even parts of Europe. These programs promise the joy of fresh eggs and the chicken-keeping experience without a long-term commitment. Most services deliver a pair of hens, a coop, feed, and basic instructions right to your backyard. Rentals usually last from spring through early fall, and the company picks everything up at the end of the season. The pros are obvious. It's a low-risk way to see if chickens fit your lifestyle. Families with kids often treat it as an educational project, letting children learn where eggs really come from. Another advantage is that you don't have to worry about what happens when you move, travel, or lose interest. At the end of the rental, the birds return to the farm, and you aren't left with long-term responsibilities. Some companies even offer rent-to-own packages. If you fall in love with the chickens, you can keep them permanently and buy the coop outright. This can be appealing for families who want to test the waters first, but end up committed to a backyard flock. Still, the costs can be high. A 2-hen package with coop and feed often runs around $450 to $600 for a few months. A 4-hen deluxe package can cost over $1,000. When you break it down per dozen eggs, it's much more expensive than grocery store prices, or even buying your own hens and coop directly. The coops themselves are another concern. Because they are designed to be portable, many are small and lack the recommended space for humane living. Some cities require at least 10 square feet per bird outdoors, and these rolling coops don't always meet those standards. Portability makes them convenient, but often at the expense of space and welfare. Animal stress is another drawback. Birds are repeatedly moved between homes and may receive inconsistent care. Critics argue that hens are treated like seasonal pets rather than animals with long-term needs. On the other hand, rental companies argue that these programs reduce abandonment. Instead of people rushing out to buy chicks each spring, only to give them away later, rentals provide a structured way to try first and return the birds responsibly. Demand is growing. With rising egg prices and more people interested in local food, rentals have been expanding into new cities every year. Bookings for some programs are up 20% or more compared to past seasons. Whether you see chicken rentals as a clever entry point or an overpriced novelty, they reflect just how mainstream backyard chickens have become. From rent-to-own to rolling coops, the idea of chickens on demand is now part of urban life.